Misfit Nation.
Let's get rid of feminism. Enough of like having it around. Like, let's see if it works out in this society. It's not working. It's never gonna work out. It was created by unhappy fucking women that weren't getting fucked, couldn't find men, and wanted to grow their hairy ass legs out, and nobody wanted them.
Yeah.
Now they're bushwhackers, bushed out. When they scissor, they can't feel anything.
Fucking creating a fire down there.
It's like
And they actually,
American Gladiators with those two little sticks.
Right. And what,
yeah.
Sorry, I was just gonna say the most arrogant thing about it is that their whole ideology can only exist because men historically have built a safe world for them. You know what I mean? It's not impenetrable. Women can get hurt, just like men can get hurt. Actually, men get hurt way more. But historically, men have built this world for them to be able to do that.
Honestly, just take away welfare.
Yeah, but they wouldn't want that.
Fuck what they want. That's what needs to happen.
They want to. Let me tell you something. Women are useless in the workplace. Useless. I'm not saying that they like. I'm just.
Wait.
I'm saying.
Yeah, clarify.
They can be there.
Yes.
But in a true high pressure
A labor job too.
A labor job. They're putting women in labor jobs. And what happens is it turns into,
hey, can you help me with this?
A woman stands next to a box and waits for a man to walk by and ask him for help. You're so counterproductive to the fucking company. And I have no stocks in the company and I'm pissed.
What kills me is I do TSA work sometimes.
Yeah.
And there'll be heavy luggage. There's some luggage that's 70, 80 pounds. It'll be big crates, big like chests and armoires that goes on these ships.
Yeah.
And like there'll be these female workers. They're all together. They got their fucking gloves with their fingers ripped out of it and shit, bro. And they over there. They got their back brace on and everything. And absolutely nothing
they ain't
gets
doing
done,
shit,
bro.
Nothing.
Bro.
They looked apart. They looked apart.
They look great.
I'm tired of
sexual harassment
working
charge,
with diversity hires. Diversity hires are the worst.
Okay.
I work a stock job, right? And this happens a lot, right? Have you ever asked a woman if she needs help nowadays? It's like you asked to see her titties. Can you pull your titties out, woman?
Luckily, I work with older Jamaicans, and they're willing to get the help whenever they want. But I
Older.
did work in
Younger.
Younger. You can't ask a younger girl. I can do it myself.
Yes. No, I don't.
I don't need your help.
I had the greatest laugh one time. This girl, young girl. I'm like, "Do you need help? That's pretty heavy." No, I could do it. She pulls down this thing and it fucking falls and slaps her in the face.
See you later, toots.
I go, hey, that's the future. You want shit slapping you in the face, bitch? Accept the help. I asked a woman, hey, do you need help with this? Right? There was two girls working. Like, you need help? I could lift that. We got it. They both lift up. It's a piece of furniture. They both lift it up together, and they're struggling. Still struggling, just to prove a point to me. Right. Doing that, and I feel like a piece of shit because I'm just standing there and I'm like, I could do this.
You asked for consent. They said no.
They said no, but I'm a fucking masculine male.
I know.
Yeah, so it bothers me. They're going. They get it onto the shelf. Boom. Girl power. And I go, okay, so you just proved that girl power is half as effective as man power, because I could have done that by myself in half the time.
And I wouldn't have clapped. I would have just went to my next job.
Yeah, and I wouldn't have needed fucking a celebration.
I won the race.
I wouldn't have clapped.
Goddamn, the 8 hours go fucking pretty quick, doesn't it? If that's the case.
And based on that, right? That's what I'm saying. Women in the workplace are costing these companies money and they're making them counterproductive. Because the problem is, I don't have a problem with women in the workplace. It's the fact that they're now doing where women have to be outnumbered, or men have to be outnumbered. So sometimes I'm at a stock job and I'm the only man there. So who do you think is going to actually be busting their ass more than the rest of them? And we're all getting equal pay?
Right.
That's horseshit.
You know, I always thought that the hiring manager, if there was more women there, I always thought that the guy was just into having more girls there. I never looked at it like
that's what it comes down to. Also.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
And let me just clarify this because this is where the masculinity gets they try to villainize it. Everything I'm saying right now is not based off of anger. It's based off of frustration. It's based off of also that I wanted to help that girl lift something because I knew it was gonna fucking fall and smack her in the face. I don't want you to get hurt. If it falls and smacks me in the face, I could probably take that. You know what I mean?
Did she take it like a champ?
She did. She was a goer.
Money shot.
Not the first rodeo.
Not the first hard thing smacking her in the face. Let's just say that. But it didn't make me respect her anymore. You get what I'm saying? Like she did it to
made
get
her look stupid.
Yes.
Yeah.
And that's what I'm saying. That's where it's coming from. Is I don't want women to get hurt. So I'd rather you work in the fucking office. You do that shit. Secretaries. Let's bring back that.
They're gonna call you a chauvinistic pig.
That's what I'm saying. We need to stop worrying about that.
Yeah, I don't understand why that is though. Because obviously, if you're gonna break your back lifting something that's 50 pounds, then just let us do it. It's not that big of a deal, and it shouldn't make you any less of a woman that you can't do it. That actually makes you more of a woman.
The problem is it makes us more of a man in their eyes.
That we have to do it for them.
Yeah,
they don't want to be dependent on us.
That's the whole point of feminism right now.
That's what the feminism. Yeah. That's where I rooted back to feminism.
Is independence from men.
From men.
Got you.
Not independence. You're right. It's independence from men.
From men
specifically.
Yeah. Got you.
And feminism is innate by nature. They try to push it as like, no, it's for humanity. We're gonna make human. Then why don't you call it like humanism?
Because it doesn't ring off.
It doesn't bring up anything for the humans.
It's not for humans. It's actually counterproductive to humanity. So I think we need to. I think men get worried about like the chauvinist thing and. You're just like being violent to women. No, I've never been Last time I've ever put my hands on a woman, I was on a playground and I was like 4 years old. And I got in huge trouble for it.
Never did it again.
And I never did it again. Yeah.
Yeah, okay. Well.
So it's like, we need to stop being scared of that. Where we can easily just go like, no, this isn't anger. This isn't... I don't hate you. I actually love you, and I don't want. I want a better world for all of us. It's actually more human what I'm saying. So it's just I don't know. We're scared to fight that because it looks like we're bullying women.
Or mansplaining. Y'all talking right?
Don't say y'all. I didn't teach you that shit.
Yeah, when it came out on the screen, I asked y'all what it meant. That's teaching me, you know?
Mansplaining. You're mansplaining.
Yeah, all that shit. Yeah. We need men from now on. We're man spreading purposely.
Yes.
Purposely spread your goddamn cock out.
Man spreading?
You didn't know that was a thing?
You don't know about man spreading?
No.
Yeah,
it's like where you need some nut room.
I do that. Oh, okay.
You just gotta get the one that's stuck to your left leg. You gotta get that right.
And see what that is it's one of those subtle things where they're trying to get men to sit like women, and they don't realize you can't.
Because we have something there.
Thing too?
Because my big fat cock is right in there.
That's a thing too?
That's a thing, bro.
Yeah, men spreading.
Anti-men spreading? Like,
yeah. Man spreading
I shouldn't have to see your thing there.
You shouldn't be looking, bitch.
But what they're saying is
that's lust.
They're trying to say that we're doing it for a sexual reason, but we're doing it for comfort.
No, we're not.
Yeah. But if you're looking when we're doing it, isn't that the more sexual?
I'll tell you one thing.
Right.
If I was spreading my legs for a sexual reason, I guarantee you'd know it.
Hey,
I'd be stroking my cock in front of you.
Show you something, I'll have no pants on. That's what should be your concern at that point.
Right.
If I have no pants on.
I'll call the police.
I live in a world of why can't it be both? A little bit of both.
A little bit of both? Oh, fuck.
A little bit of work and a little bit of play. That's what I'm saying.
But how do individual individually, yes, we can fight that. Like if we're out in the streets and some chick tells us to stop manspreading, we can be like, "Fuck you."
First of all, I'm glad y'all told me. Because what the fuck are you talking about?
Let's clear that up.
Yeah.
Let's. That's where we need to be careful. Not fuck you. Just this is how men sit. Sorry, sweetheart.
Do you think?
That's what I'm.
Wait, hold on. You can't tell me not to say
sarcastic-
"fuck you," but saying "sweetheart" is almost the nice version of "fuck you."
Yes.
So we need to be nice
sorry,
about it.
sorry, toots.
Yeah, there it is.
You gotta be degrading.
Yeah. Okay.
Men be degrading.
Not
That's why I got
nasty.
suspended.
Degrading.
Yeah.
It was a degrading term. I think I said calm down, toots.
Toots. Yeah.
Okay.
That's what I'm saying. We like standing up for madness. That's what we need to do. I think we like.
But that's what I'm saying. Like, in a corporate environment, I don't think there's anybody that I don't think there's anything that the individual can do, because corporate people, the people that sit at the top, first of all, they're all men. They don't give a fuck. They just think about optics. So of course they're gonna make rules based off of popularity.
Well, to take it to the very top, the whole reason feminism became such a big thing is because they wanted to they realized they were losing out on half of the population's taxes. Because women weren't working. They chose not to work. The good old days.
Yeah, I mean,
what
if
you were saying, though.
if I made enough money for my wife to not work, I wouldn't want her to work.
Who wouldn't?
I don't think that makes me a chauvinist or a bad person. You feel me?
I think the perfect.
But if she wanted to, you don't mind that either.
Yeah, if she wanted to work, fuck it.
That's
go
where
work.
it's different. Though. That's where the chauvinist takes place.
This is what I think the perfect situation is for your wife working is if you own your own business and she's working for you.
Yeah,
I think that's the
She's
perfect.
taking the calls.
Yes,
Gotcha.
you do something for me. Yeah.
Okay, that makes sense.
You don't have your own dreams and aspirations. What else would you do?
You want to do what? No, fuck out of here.
You want to draw for a living? Shut up.
But I gotta go to Art Basel.
Nah, being married to my wife, who's a business owner of herself, it's not. That's what you want to do. That's what you want to do.
Yeah, I'm being facetious.
I know. But I'm just saying.
But even that is
like,
different.
if I had millions of dollars, she'd still want to do that. You know what I'm saying? So why take that?
Because real quick, the reason why that is different is because she doesn't work for Publix. She works for herself. She's a baker and does shit herself.
And that's
and she has her own business. So instead of complaining that Publix isn't making me the fucking CEO, she's the CEO of her own bakery and she's doing it herself. So that's why that's different.
And also, I know she's gonna get mad at this statement, but she's also the business is kind of a womanly thing. No,
in the kitchen.
Yes,
I
I would love my girl to be a fucking baker or a cook.
Yeah, that's
You know,
right
that's
where
probably
you
why I don't have a problem.
Right where you belong.
That's beautiful.
Right where you belong.
If you're doing here, fuck that. Get out of there.
You made something out of yourself, sweetie.
Doing nails, bitch? What are you talking about?
Yes. What are you doing?
Yeah, every hood rat does
Enough of
that.
that.
We
I don't care if you sell sandals.
We don't
Stop
need
it.
more of that shit.
Yeah.
Eyelashes.
My
first set, guys.
Is that a profession?
You do hair. Every black girl with sisters does hair.
Does hair.
No,
Enough.
you have to get a license to put on eyelashes. What the fuck? Like, why is this a certification?
Hey, bro.
And this is the thing that I want to put out there to the younger kids out there listening, younger men out there.
Woo Jumbo crew.
Woo Jumbo, he's on his way. Smart young man. Sexism is not real. It's not a real thing. It's fake.
Okay. I agree.
I have the Jesse Lee Peterson racism is not real belief with sexism.
With sexism.
It's not real. It's just men treating women naturally, and they call it sexism.
Yeah.
I don't think there's an example of sexism that you can give me that I can't say, no, this root it to a natural way of men treating women. In the comments, name it.
I'm gonna play devil's advocate.
Yeah, please.
What about catcalling? You think that's sexism?
No. Have you ever heard catcalling nowadays?
Like real? No. Because we used to go to the mall and like fuck with bitches and shit. So
yeah,
I mean,
black guys could get away with catcalling, but black guys
because we're
even
smooth.
something.
It's not
I don't know.
catcalling no more because black guys will walk up on them and be like, "Oh, what's your name? What's your number?" That's not catcalling.
It's not. Nowadays,
Okay.
this is the farthest catcalling goes. Hey ma, you beautiful. I just want to tell you, you beautiful, ma. I have a good day. That's catcalling, you pussy.
Nah, yeah, let me see that ass.
Damn, thick shit.
It might be
See that pussy
unruly.
poking in them shorts, girl.
It might be unruly and rude. I'll give them that. But it's men just not having a filter. We naturally, what's wrong with admiring a woman's breasts and ass? And you know when they get that little
for it, Chris.
space underneath
the little
They
thigh
didn't
gap.
ask
Yeah.
for it.
I call it the pundendum.
That's the problem. I hear that's the argument.
They didn't
Which
ask
is
for it.
stupid as fuck. They don't
ask for
it.
anything.
If they're in a relationship, they don't ask for criticism.
Let me tell
They
you.
don't ask for it, bro.
Let me tell you something. Women are socially inept. Socially inept.
Okay,
If you don't talk to a woman, she won't say anything to you.
that's true.
Yeah.
You always have to make the first move.
There would be no such thing as conversation and language if it wasn't for men. Because women would just walk around and
Not say anything.
yeah, the world wouldn't be populated if men weren't good at getting women to act like humans.
You getting them to reproduce? Is that what you're saying?
Yes, it's because of us. Every woman is unfuckable. Not physically, but
Right.
they act like they are. So
Because
you
they
have
have
to break.
walls up. You have to break the walls down.
Yeah, and I understand why, but there is also a thing of like, hey, sometimes I'm just saying hi just to be a person.
I think that's
I'm
something
not trying
that
to fuck you.
we got to get them to understand too. Not every dude. If I hold a door for you, I don't want your fucking number. I'm just being nice.
Sometimes I want you to hurry the fuck up.
that too.
And I'm being a gentleman. I hate to say that. I'm being a man. I'm letting you go.
Right.
But it's not like I'm
Walk
trying
with
to.
purpose though, bitch. Don't slow down.
Yes.
Yeah.
It's not always about
You.
you. Yes. Thank you. It's arrogance.
You can't spit in the face of God's blessings, bro. You gotta take.
And I think again it roots back to feminism because feminism is trying to get women to hate men, and I think that's where it comes from. Is they think they have this caricature of what they think men are. You know what I mean? And the caricature is part of being a man. Yeah, like we all want to catcall and say vulgar shit to women.
We're more than just dogs with our penises out though. Like for the most part, most of us are. Some of us are.
Well, like even the guy that is like that, he still has to have some kind of etiquette to get his penis into the vagina. The vajaj.
The vajaj.
The vajaj.
The vajayjay.
So like I'm just saying it's a little more dynamic than what they think, and they go with this caricature where again if they lost that and went back to sort of respecting men again, I think we'd be all right.
And I do want to be fair. I don't think at least the majority of women that I deal with, that I choose to have in my life, they don't feel like that. They don't, they don't have any qualms with a dude helping them, and they don't adjust to the feminist ways. Like they don't give a fuck about none of that shit. Like they feel the way that we feel.
You gotta talk to women to really figure it out. This is what you gotta do. You gotta talk to them like you would talk to a dude. For instance, again, bring up my man Jesse Lee Peterson. He asked the question to women every time they go, "Oh, I'm not a feminist." He'll go, "So is your man the head of you? Is he the head of your relationship?" And they have a hard time answering that question, even though they're not feminists. And that's a feminist thought.
That's a fact. Yeah.
You should be, as a woman, you should be able to just say, yeah. What's the problem with saying that? It's either that or the man that she's with, she really doesn't have faith in him. She doesn't believe in him.
Gotcha.
You know what I mean? And that's, again, I bring it to the man. That's his fault for not, even if you're bullshitting, you're not a good bullshitter.
Yeah, it's true.
That's part of being a man sometimes.
Gotta know how to bullshit.
Gotta know how to bullshit.